Confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you build, nurture, and strengthen every single day. Today, I want to talk about building unshakable confidence, a confidence that does not waver in the face of doubt, fear, or criticism. True confidence comes from understanding your strengths, embracing your flaws, and taking consistent action toward your goals. It is about trusting yourself even when the path seems uncertain and standing tall even when others question you. When you build this kind of confidence, you unlock doors to opportunities that were once unimaginable. It gives you the courage to speak your truth, take risks, and pursue your dreams relentlessly. Confidence is the foundation of success, and the power to create it lies within you, waiting to be awakened and unleashed. Understanding your strengths and weaknesses is the first and most crucial step toward building unshakable confidence. Many people underestimate the power of self-awareness, yet it is the foundation upon which all confidence is built. When you take the time to honestly evaluate yourself, you gain clarity about what you excel at and where you need improvement. Recognizing your strengths allows you to leverage them in every aspect of your life, from personal relationships to professional endeavors. At the same time, acknowledging your weaknesses is not a sign of defeat. It is a demonstration of courage and honesty. By understanding your limitations, you can take proactive steps to improve, seek guidance, or adapt strategies that turn weaknesses into areas of growth. Confidence does not mean pretending to be perfect or ignoring flaws. It means embracing your whole self with authenticity and clarity. When you know your abilities, you can approach challenges with a sense of preparedness and composure, knowing exactly what you bring to the table. This self-awareness prevents overconfidence that leads to mistakes and also protects against unnecessary self-criticism that can erode confidence. It gives you a clear roadmap for personal development, allowing you to focus on enhancing your skills while strategically addressing gaps. The more you understand yourself, the less you are shaken by external judgments, failures, or criticism. This inner clarity forms a stable foundation for confidence, one that is rooted in truth, self-respect, and consistent self-improvement. By continuously reflecting on your strengths and weaknesses, you build the awareness, resilience, and authenticity that empower you to face any challenge with unwavering confidence and poise. Embracing challenges as opportunities to grow is a key principle in building unshakable confidence. Life constantly presents obstacles that test your abilities, patience, and determination, and the way you respond to these challenges shapes your self-belief. People who avoid difficulties often limit their potential, while those who confront challenges head-on discover strengths. This practice also helps you manage stress, reduce fear, and maintain clarity during challenging situations. By nurturing positivity within your thoughts, you create a strong inner foundation that supports bold decisions, courageous actions, and unwavering belief in yourself, empowering you to pursue goals with determination and strength. Taking consistent action toward your goals is one of the most effective ways to build unshakable confidence. Confidence is not something that develops overnight. It is strengthened through repeated effort, practice, and persistence. When you set clear goals and take deliberate steps to achieve them, you prove to yourself that you are capable of progress, no matter how small each step may seem. Action transforms intention into reality, turning dreams into tangible results and reinforcing self-belief. People often hesitate or wait for the perfect moment, but true confidence comes from moving forward despite uncertainty or fear. Each action you take, whether successful or not, provides valuable lessons that improve your skills, decision-making, and resilience. Consistency and effort builds momentum, and as you see the outcomes of your hard work, your trust in yourself grows stronger. By committing to consistent action, you create a sense of control over your life, reduce self-doubt, and cultivate a mindset that embraces challenges as opportunities. Confidence emerges naturally when effort is persistent, deliberate, and focused on meaningful goals. Developing a positive mindset and self-talk is one of the most powerful tools you can use to build unshakable confidence. Margon Freeman emphasizes that the way you think about yourself and the world directly influences your actions, your choices, and ultimately your level of success. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending that challenges don't exist. It means choosing to focus on solutions, growth, and opportunities rather than dwelling on setbacks and limitations. Self-talk, the internal dialogue that constantly runs in your mind, has a profound impact on your emotions and behavior. Negative self-talk can erode your confidence, create self-doubt, and hold you back from pursuing your goals. By becoming aware of these internal narratives, you gain the power to change them, replacing criticism and fear with encouragement, belief, and constructive feedback to yourself. Margon Freeman explains that consciously practicing positive self-talk rewires your brain, creating new neural pathways that support confidence, resilience, and optimism. It requires intentional effort to catch yourself when you slip into negative thinking patterns and redirect your thoughts toward empowerment. Affirmations, visualization, and gratitude practices are practical ways to reinforce positive thinking, helping you to internalize the belief that you are capable, strong, and deserving of success. Over time, because practices create a mental environment where challenges are seen as opportunities and failures as lessons rather than reflections of personal inadequacy. A positive mindset also affects how you interact with others, as confidence is contagious and inspires trust, respect, and collaboration. By nurturing optimism and self-belief, you make it easier to take risks, face uncertainty, and pursue ambitious goals with determination. Margon Freeman encourages you to recognize the connection between your thoughts, emotions, and actions, understanding that self-talk is not just idle chatter, but a tool that shapes your reality. As you develop this mindset, you become more resilient in the face of adversity, less affected by external criticism, and more aligned with your personal values and ambitions. This mental shift allows you to approach life with clarity, focus, and courage, reinforcing the idea that your internal dialogue can either limit you or propel you forward. Practicing mindfulness of your thoughts, choosing empowering perspectives, and affirming your strengths consistently strengthens your confidence, creating a foundation that supports success, growth, and the ability to navigate any challenge that comes your way. Taking consistent action toward your goals is a cornerstone of building unshakable confidence, and Margon Freeman emphasizes that action creates momentum in ways that planning alone cannot. Many people have dreams and ambitions, yet they hesitate, making the process less intimidating and more achievable. Over time, this approach fosters self-trust because you learn to rely on your ability to follow through, problem solve, and adapt. Confidence is reinforced each time you take responsibility for your progress, demonstrating to yourself that you are capable of handling challenges and creating meaningful change. The momentum created by consistent action builds resilience as setbacks become temporary obstacles rather than permanent roadblocks. It also instills a sense of accountability, both to yourself and to your ambitions, ensuring that you maintain focus and direction even when motivation fluctuates. Margon Freeman reminds us that taking action is the bridge between intention and achievement, and by committing to regular, purposeful effort, You cultivate a mindset of confidence, determination, and unstoppable forward movement. Learning from failures, without letting them define you, is a critical step in building unshakable confidence. And Margon Freeman emphasizes that failure is not the opposite of success, but a vital part of the journey toward it. Too often, people allow mistakes to shake their self-belief, interpreting setbacks as personal flaws rather than opportunities for growth. Developing a resilient mindset requires understanding that failure is inevitable whenever you are pursuing meaningful goals, and it is how you respond that determines your long-term success. Margon Freeman encourages viewers to analyze failures objectively, identifying lessons, patterns, and areas for improvement without attaching their self-worth to the outcome. By reframing failure as feedback rather than judgment, you create a mindset that sees challenges as learning experiences rather than permanent defeats. This approach allows you to take calculated risks, knowing that even if things don't go as planned, each attempt brings insight and experience that strengthens your abilities. Reflection is key. Taking time to review what went wrong, what could have been done differently, and what was out of your control equips you with the knowledge needed to improve. Margon Freeman highlights that embracing mistakes openly also fosters humility and self-awareness, both essential qualities for growth and leadership. Importantly, learning from failure requires letting go of perfectionism and unrealistic expectations, as waiting for flawless results often leads to inaction and missed opportunities. Resilience develops when you continue to move forward despite setbacks, building confidence through persistence rather than avoidance. Each failure becomes a stepping stone, teaching patience, strategy, and perseverance. Margon Freeman reminds us that many successful people have experienced repeated failures before achieving their goals, and what set them apart was their ability to maintain belief in themselves while adjusting their approach. Cultivating this perspective reduces fear of judgment or criticism, allowing you to experiment, innovate, and expand your capabilities. Over time, learning from failure strengthens your problem-solving skills, enhances adaptability, and deepens your understanding of your strengths and weaknesses. By refusing to let failures define you, you maintain control over your narrative, ensuring that your confidence grows from experience, reflection, and a determination to keep pursuing your ambitions despite obstacles. Surrounding yourself with supportive and positive people is an essential element in building unshakable confidence. And Margon Freeman emphasizes that the people you choose to spend time with significantly influence your mindset, behavior, and overall success. Confidence thrives in an environment where encouragement, inspiration, and constructive feedback are abundant, whereas negative influences can drain your energy, amplify self-doubt, and hinder growth. Being intentional about the company you keep means seeking out individuals who uplift you, challenge you to improve, and celebrate your achievements genuinely. Margon Freeman explains that positive relationships act as a mirror, reflecting your potential and reminding you of your capabilities when self-doubt arises. Supportive peers, mentors, and friends provide guidance, perspective, and accountability, helping you navigate challenges and stay aligned with your goals. They motivate you to step out of your comfort zone and pursue ambitions that might feel intimidating on your own. Equally important is learning to distance yourself from toxic influences, those who criticize without purpose, discourage risk-taking, or project negativity onto your journey. Margon Freeman highlights that cultivating a network of positivity does not mean avoiding reality or criticism entirely. Constructive feedback is crucial for growth, but it should come from individuals who have your best interests at heart. Engaging with people who share similar values, ambitions, and ethics fosters collaboration and encourages mutual support, creating an environment where confidence can flourish. Surrounding yourself with positivity also exposes you to new ideas, perspectives, and experiences that expand your understanding and help you grow personally and professionally. Margon Freeman emphasizes that the energy and mindset of those around you are contagious, and spending time with confident, motivated, and optimistic individuals reinforces similar traits in yourself. By consciously curating your social circle, you reduce the influence of negativity, increase motivation, and create a support system that helps you persevere through setbacks and challenges. These relationships provide a safe space to share your fears, celebrate victories, and gain insight, all of which contribute to a stronger sense of self-belief. Positive connections remind you that you are capable, resilient, and deserving of success. They inspire courage, reinforce constructive habits, and nurture the mindset needed to approach life's challenges with confidence and determination. Margon Freeman encourages you to invest time and energy into building and maintaining these relationships, understanding that the people you surround yourself with are integral to your journey of personal growth, self-assurance, and lasting confidence. Stepping out of your comfort zone regularly is a fundamental practice for building unshakable confidence. And Margon Freeman emphasizes that growth and self-belief are cultivated when you challenge yourself beyond familiar boundaries. Comfort zones provide safety and predictability, but they also limit potential and keep you from experiencing new opportunities that could transform your life. Every time you push yourself to try something unfamiliar, whether it's learning a new skill, speaking in public, or taking on a challenging project, you expand your capabilities and prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you imagined. Margon Freeman explains that discomfort is a signal of growth, and embracing it, rather than avoiding it, strengthens resilience, courage, and adaptability. Taking deliberate steps outside your comfort zone teaches you to manage fear and uncertainty, reinforcing the belief that challenges are opportunities rather than threats. This process requires intentionality and consistent effort, as growth happens gradually through repeated experiences that stretch your limits. By embracing discomfort, you develop a mindset that is flexible and open to change, which is essential in a world that is constantly evolving and presenting new challenges. Margon Freeman emphasizes that the more you practice stepping into the unknown, the more natural it becomes, and each success builds momentum for tackling even greater challenges. Fear of failure often holds people back, but by regularly confronting it in manageable ways, you learn that mistakes and setbacks are not indicators of inadequacy, but essential parts of learning and progress. Pushing boundaries also fosters creativity, problem solving, and self-discovery, as you are forced to adapt, innovate, and rely on your resourcefulness. Margon Freeman highlights that confidence is not innate, but developed through repeated experiences of overcoming discomfort and uncertainty. This practice encourages self-reliance, assertiveness, and a sense of empowerment, as you recognize that you have the strength to handle challenges and thrive in unfamiliar situations. By consistently stepping out of your comfort zone, you cultivate courage, resilience, and a mindset that embraces possibility, preparing you to seize opportunities, face adversity with determination, and grow into the fullest version of yourself. Margon Freeman reminds us that each step beyond familiarity reinforces confidence, expands potential, and strengthens the ability to navigate life's uncertainties with grace, competence, and unwavering self-belief.